Have you ever looked for a plug-and-play, easy way to add a ton of power to your BMW? This time on Low Boost, I'm going to show how easy it is to install a JB4 on your B58 car. The 58 platform has been a fantastic killer for BMW since it came out not that long ago. Now, they've made a bunch of different performance parts for BMWs, and I'm pleased to show you guys how to install the JB4 into this B58. Caveat though, I know some of you guys will attack me in the comments as to why I don't have a true tune in the car, but for some people, they don't want to go through all the hassle of having to do some of that stuff, and they want to be able to take it out easily with potentially being able to get around some of the dealer issues that you deal with fully flashing your ECU. This car is now out of warranty, so I don't really care anymore anyway, but I'm gonna show you how easy it is, and we'll be able to go over some of the different power gains that you get from it. Before you start the installation, they do recommend you lock the doors and place the key at least 20 feet away from the vehicle, and then wait 10 minutes for the vehicle to completely go to sleep before you do this. Give it the old double tap. So under the hood, there's really only a few places that you actually have to plug things in on this to make it hook up so that it works. I'm gonna show you how I did it and a couple of different ways that you might want to do it yourself and how to install this thing easily so that you can take it out of the car easily as well. Just pop this puppy off. That comes off pretty easily. Once you take the engine cover off, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is pop this off here. Easily unlocks. And that comes off, and I'll show you exactly how I have it wired in. In this driver's side compartment, I just have the box tucked in here. Now, this isn't rocket science, guys, but it's zip tied to this here, and it holds in pretty well, and it stays out of the elements pretty much for the most part. It doesn't get wet. As you can see here, this little thing T is spliced in because this is an older version JB4 that you have to get the separate thing for the Bluetooth Connect kit so you can actually get it on your phone. Some of the newer models for these JB4s already have that included, so you don't even have to worry about it. There's a couple of wires that come out of the main loom here. This one here, I'm going to show you where that goes, and that goes into the car in a second. Then these two go into the engine bay. Now I have those kind of tucked here into there, and then I just tucked it all underneath here, and I have them both coming out here and across the engine bay here. So it's still kind of nice and neat, and with the engine cover on the top, you don't even see it. Now, as you can see, those wires I have tucked underneath the weather stripping and through here, these two. Now the big loom breaks off into 3 different spots. The first one on the top here, the rainbow wires, what they call, is the T-map sensor. So there's this plug here, there's this plug here that you unplug, and then you unplug the end of that into one side of the harness here and the other side of the harness there for the JB4, and that's your T-map sensor. Then you have your map sensor, which from here, this comes down and plugs in here. Now, same situation, you want to unplug the map sensor and then plug the T's that are located here and here on the JB4, and then you're done there. Then there's a third sensor, it's the purple wires, and that one runs also straight from the JB4 in a separate loom because you don't have to add this one on, I did. And it runs down here, and that runs down there, and you unplug your electronic wastegate here, and then that plugs in there, and I just have that tucked away. It is easier to do this if you remove this part of the air box, in which you can reach your hand down. Just some clips that come undone. And I made a separate video on installing the Burger Motorsports intake on this. So if you're interested in that, check out the other videos I have on the channel because I have that one too. Once you've plugged all 3 of those in, you basically can close everything up on here, and I'll show you the next step. Just so you guys know, the purple wires that I put on the electronic wastegate is for your electronic wastegate control. It is not a mandatory thing, but for people that want a little bit better boost control, or if you plan on running more boost in the car at some point, having those wires hooked up is just not a really annoying extra step at all to be able to make the car be that much faster. So I went ahead and did it, but it is not necessarily necessary for you guys to do if you just want to do base stuff. All right, so now that we have those things on, there's only one more wire that comes out, and that is this one here. You can run it through the footwell of the car, but if you really want to have this thing be able to be taken out, I suggest doing it this way. I ran it down here, through here and back here. You see where it comes up? And then right through this little crevice here, through the inside of the car. Now, it does look a little different. I'll show you what it is, but you can easily run that thing through. And I slid it right between here and tucked it down. So then when I open the car, it's easily removable if you ever have to go to a dealer. So yes, it does run there, but I have it nice and tucked in here. And I have that run down underneath here, and then the plug for your OBD goes right there. So it's kind of out of the way. Just so you guys know, I've put 20,000 miles on the car with it like that, and it's held up just fine. You don't even notice it. If you got to take it out, you can take it out very easily. So that is the easiest way to install your JB4 in your B58 powered car. Once that's buttoned up, you can go ahead and put the engine cover back on. I just put it over my E36 turbo LS swap just for a second. Hey, it looks like it's B58 swap, right? Nah, it's got an LS in it. So this thing pop right back on like that. Boom, boom. And we'll put the other cover on. And it's back on. I know what you were looking at before. This is my E36 turbo LS swap. I did the entire project in this garage by myself. So if you're interested in learning more about how to do a turbo LS swap like this, or LS swap anything, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I have like 60 something videos on this car alone. I love this thing, but that's for another time. Check it out. So I highly recommend getting getting a JB4 with the Bluetooth Connect kit, because I'm going to show you how awesome it is inside the car. So we're going to do that right now. This episode is brought to you by Extreme Powerhouse. Whether you have a BMW, a Kia Stinger, an Audi, or a Ford Mustang, make sure you check them out. They have a number of performance parts for a ton of different makes and models. And if you go on there and use my coupon code that I'll put in the description below, you'll get access to some extra special discounts. All right, so inside the car, turn it on. Once you install the JB4 software, you can just hit the connect button, and there's a bunch of different stuff you can do with this too. From here, you can change your maps, all your different map settings in here. Right now I have it on map 3, 6 PSI over stock. There's a water map. There's a map 6 is custom tuning, which is great too. So right now it's on map 3, 6 PSI over, but you could easily do map 1 or map 2 with just the tune alone. Map 4 and map 5, you don't want to use those unless you have a downpipe. I don't have a downpipe on the car, so I just have it in map 3. And then I'll show you what it's like to drive around. Woo! So what's great about this too is you can also do logging. So you could take a look and see all the different logs you have, and shows you by graph. You want to obviously turn it sideways and you look at the logs. And you can really kind of break down everything that you have. Like this will tell you, oh, I'm at my target. Let's see the good one where boost is at. Target 3.4. You know, you can see your IATs, your fuel pump, your AFRs, your boost throughout the whole rev range, and you can see where the gears are getting banged there as well. So that you have that option to look at logs with this. You can also check out codes, which is pretty cool. And there's some other stuff you could do with this. You can even set the shift light so that, like, at a certain RPM, this lights up red and lets you know when to hit the paddles, or if you have a manual transmission, when to do that. These are also customizable too. Like if you want to change, you can change whatever you want the gauges to read. Like I just have it. These are the ones I like to have personally. Oil temperature, boost, trims, fuel pressure for high pressure fuel pump, the IATs, and my air fuel ratio. That's what I really like to pay attention to while I'm driving, but I can also do a log and see it too. So this is a really good tool to do
to have if you want to do some other stuff. And then a custom tuning map allows you to actually change your boost targets, which is pretty cool. So if you want to have a map that's a little bit stronger, a little bit more boost than the other maps, you can fine tune it with doing logs that way too, which is a really cool feature with that. But I did that with my M235. Just because with this though, just because I have it on 93 and it's just a tune only car, all I have it on is map 3, and send it on its way. I probably picked up 50-60 wheel horsepower.
Crazy to think that you can pick up just about 80 wheel horsepower just by doing a JB4 in this thing. Believe it or not, this car did a 12.8 second quarter mile at 107 miles an hour, bone stock. And it was nice and cold out. And I tried to replicate it with the JB4, and I did a 12.5 at 109. With this car, just not even on the map 3, I did it on like map 2 or map 1. An immediate power increase. To have a big heavy car like this, that's not an M car, do a mid 12 second quarter mile with one modification was awesome. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, hit the subscribe button because I put out videos all the time. So thank you guys very much. Be sure to check out these videos next.